Morning, everyone. It's Wednesday. This is Make It Personal. I truly hope you're enjoying this week. We've been in the book of Proverbs, and unless God takes me out of it, I think I'll stick around for a while. I want to encourage you all to click like and share. Please do that. Do it right now. Just click that like button, click the share button, and hopefully we can get this word out to as many people as we can. The word of God is like seed, and it's our job as sowers to throw it everywhere. Proverbs chapter 2 and verse 16 says, "Only wisdom can save you from the flattery of the promiscuous woman. She's such a smooth-talking seductress. She left her husband and has forgotten her wedding vows. You'll find her house on the road to hell. And all the men who go through her doors will never come back to the place they were, and they will find nothing but desolation and despair." What's important to realize is he's not talking about an actual physical woman here. He is using this as an example because things like wisdom and things like it are very often given a gender assignment in the Bible. But Solomon here is not talking about one specific woman. And a historical misogyny of leadership in the ministry and in religion has used verses like this to condemn women. To say things like, "Sit down, woman, you're not allowed to speak," or "Sit down, the word of God says this about women." Don't fall into that trap. What he's talking about here is not God's will. What he's talking about here is pitching your tent in the enemy's camp. Because the enemy always comes with flattery. Things like, "Hey, you work hard, don't you deserve this?" Think about any commercial you've ever seen. That is how the enemy works, with images of people living their best lives because they have this product, or they shop at this store, or they bought this pizza. This is all seductress. This is all the seductress evil of the enemy's repertoire. He wants to flatter you. He wants to entice you. He wants to draw your attention away from God, so you're looking at the rewards that he will give you. But really, his only goal is to get you out of God's camp. Because once you're pitching your tent on his side of the fence, he can start feeding you his lies. He can start feeding you his wisdom, his revelations, his desires. Because remember what we saw in the previous verses from yesterday and the day before. When you're with God, understanding comes in your heart. So when you remove yourself from God's wisdom, you are opening yourself up to the trap of the enemy. And that is the seduction. Because it's never a gun to your head. It's always, "This is what you want. Come." But the first step is always yours. If you resist the devil, he will flee. Stand firm in God's camp. God bless you.